all, Noons here. Welcome back to Noons Airborne RC. Today in this video we got another release from FlyFans, the Twin 64mm SU-27, brought to you by Banana Hobby. We're going to be unboxing it in this video. We're going to have assembly videos, setup video, and flight videos just like normal. So let's go through the specs on this thing. The wingspan, 930mm, the length, 1380mm. The flying weight, that's 2,300 grams. I don't know if that's with the battery or without, and if that's with the battery, that's going to be dependent on how big a battery you're going to run. The EDF, it comes with two 2840 2300 kV 12 blade 64mm EDFs. ESC, you get two 40 amp ESCs. You get 7 9-gram servos, and the recommended LiPo is a 6S 3300 to a 4700 mAh. Also, in that specs, you see the flying weight of 2,300 grams, and that's a big range in the battery. We're going to be mating this on a 4,000 milliamp battery, and I'll report back the weight on the Zykoid. So, without further ado, let's get set up for the bird's eye view and unbox this thing. Okay, everybody, we are back. Now, the box it is a slip out, so we did that off camera. So let's get this out of the way. And there's your first look. Nicely packaged. Now, this is my fourth FlyFan model. I have the MiG-25 Foxbat, the K-8, the FlyFan L-39, which is an amazing plane, and now the SU-27 Twin 64mm. I do like my Russian airplanes. If you've been watching my channel, I love the MiGs. I love the styling of them and everything. I had the E-flite SU-27. I did not fly it that much at the time, so I ended up selling that. When parts became unavailable, LJ Hobby Life, who's a terrific pilot, he's now the proud owner and spiffed that bad boy up. And now I got the baby brother. Be careful when you're using a knife, cutting her open. Nicely packaged. Once again, I never had a problem with any of the FlyFans models that came in. And that is awesome. Very vibrant paint color. We got the decals nicely applied. Sharp paint lines. You could feel that it's been taped and layered on. There's the bottom. Pre-installed FlyFan servos. I haven't had one of these come bad in the box yet. All the linkage is pre-installed. There is no flaps on this model. You just got your ailerons, but these things, you can bring them in slow. They're just ridiculous. Your outboard, it is foam. I'm probably going to go ahead and put a piece of tape right here or a skid in case it does land and you do touch the wing. So there's a little tip for you. Man, that wing looks really, really nice. 2 screws. And just a servo attachment lead, no quick attachment. No need when it's only one servo. That's just a waste. An added cost. And here's the right wing. Can easily tell what's top, what's bottom in the air. All right. Pull up. Next, there we go. We have the FlyFans manual. I like their manuals. They got them in English and in Chinese. Full color, great pictures. I never had an issue with these manuals. Very, very detailed. Now you got the main fuse, but let's go ahead and pull out the rest. Here is the tail end. It is a glue-on. This gets permanently glued on there. Now, if you didn't want to have this glued on there, you could inlace some magnets if you want, but then you have the risk of it falling off. I'm going to go ahead and throw some glue on there. It's going to be no issue. What we got here? SU-27 nose cone, traditional nose cone. Nice and big and large, very pronounced. Nice and gray, going to offshoot on the blue. Very, very nice. Already has a magnet installed, so it's a quick detachment in case you need to transport the plane, which you are. In case you got a small car. What else do we have in here? See what we got here on the sides. All right, we have our vertical stabilizers. Look at those. Those look really nice. Ukrainian Air Force markings. Very, very, very nice. Our one attachment for our rudder. Got dual rudders on there. That looks really good. All right. And we got the other side, which is basically the same thing. Tail number 56. Got a screw hole right there. And we'll go through all of that on the assembly video. All right. Okay. We have our horizontal stabilizers. This is a full flying stab, y'all. As you see, you got your ball joint for the linkage. You already have your swivel point right there. Very, very nice. Now with a full flying stab, she's going to have full authority. She should high alpha and do loops and tricks very, very nice. I'm digging the metal right here. It spins really good. That is nice. Nice paint job. You can barely see the cells right here. I'm going to bring it up there on the blue. A little more on the darker parts. And she's not a really large jet, everybody, but she's not small either. Twin 64mm. Nothing that's not going to be able to get transported, I would say. I mean, you can, if it was a taken apart in this, you could put this in the trunk of almost any car. With the seat down, you could definitely put this thing in and out, no problem. Probably even with the wings on, depending on how wide the mouth of your car is. See if we can get this thing out without damaging it. Straight up. Whoa. Dropped it on that side. All right. Turn the fuse this way. And right here, we have our Velcro. We have our rods for our elevators, scale pieces, and the screws for assembly, or I call the bag of tidbits. There's the fuse. I love the way that they paint the rear, the exhaust, that gold color. Let's flip her over. Now she does have exposed gear right there. You hardly see it when the wings are on, everybody. Easy up and down. There's our cheater holes in the back. Our servos already installed. Front gear. Now on this model, there are two hatches. You have a hatch up in the front, one in the rear. The one in the rear is for the battery. This position is great other than being in the front. You're not having to fight CG. You can place it right here. XD90 connector with an external BEC, servo connectors, Velcro strap. And then in the front right here, you have your hatch. Whoo. All right, everybody. As I was saying, you have the other hatch here in the front for your receiver or anything else you're going to have. Now, all your connectors are back here, but I will be putting my receiver in the front. I will just be running extensions all the way since I have all this room. It's going to be great. Now, as you saw, the canopy was a little bit stuck, and it was just because of the paint right here in this little corner. I did not know exactly what was stuck because this plane's new to me and you guys saw everything on camera, I just went ahead and pried it up a little bit, and you could see where she stuck right there and right there, but no biggie, held on together with magnets. No tongue, straight down. Take her off now that she's not sticking, and there you go, one and done. The rear does have a tongue, and that's it. Now let's get this off and get her on a mount. Well, everybody, that's pretty much it. Very quick unboxing, not too many pieces. Very good job, FlyFans. I can't wait to fly it. Hopefully it flies as good as that MiG-25 that pretty much lands itself. If you're interested in any one of these, they come in 3 different liveries. This right here is the flanker. They also come in the Ukrainian digital camo scheme and also the Russian scheme. All available at Banana Hobby. The links are going to be down in the description. Stay tuned for the assembly video coming up shortly in a few days. Noons out.